Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today, I'm once again answering some of your questions like would I rather pick this Vacheron or this Rolex, and why the hell does watch service take so long? All that in today's episode. Now, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing my Piaget Polo 45 Flyback Chronograph GMT. Haven't shown this one almost any love recently, and that is a shame. I'm really enjoying it, having it on my wrist. And also, guys, don't forget to check out delraywatch.com. A bunch of cool new watches have come in stock, including the Breitling Premier Datura with the salmon dial, one of the most handsome Breitlings ever made. If you want something quirky, you should check out the Azimuth Gauge Watch, a very whimsical, kind of robotic looking watch. It's got that kind of Fallout 50s vibe. Very, very big fan. And we also got in a Vacheron Constantin Overseas blue dial chronograph, cheapest one in the country, all at delraywatch.com, the best place for a watch geek to buy a watch. Link in the description below. Anyway, guys, these are the questions you asked on my Instagram account at Federico Talks Watches. A few times a month, a Q&A picture pops up. You know, when you see the question, when you see the picture, ask your question. When I get enough questions, I take the picture down. Please do not DM me. I do not check them. And in no particular order, we start with James Molyneux. And he says, "Hey Fed, would you go steel VC Overseas dual time or gold Oysterflex Yachtmaster / Skydweller?" I would go VC Overseas 100 times out of 100. I think the Overseas has the most beautiful bracelet ever made. It's a Vacheron. The blue dial is the pick of the bunch. Dual time is also very useful, a useful complication for me because I travel. I find the Yachtmaster hideous. Actually, that's the Yachtmaster 2 I find hideous. The normal Yachtmaster is not so bad. The Skydweller I find completely disproportionate and hideous. If you don't want the VC, then I'd go Yachtmaster Rose Gold on Oysterflex, but I would definitely skip the Skydweller. That is, however, just my opinion. Authentic CN said, "Hey Fed, thanks for providing some sane perspective on the watch industry." My pleasure. "Trying to get a handle on watch repair time. Seems that 12 months has become the standard. Utterly absurd to me. Is the timing real, or has the industry just using these windows to charge more?" Well, I can tell you the timing is absolutely real, but 12 months does seem excessive. But then again, it depends on the watch. If you're talking about just like a Rolex Sub or a Speedmaster versus an FP Journe or a Patek, that could change. And also, these high times are usually from the manufacturer. I will start by saying there are not enough watchmakers out there. And there's a lot more watch repairs than there are watchmakers. I will also then say that the brands themselves, Rolex, Omega, these kind of guys, they always have longer lead times. Now, at 12 months, I think you're probably looking at a more complicated watch, but I'm sure an independent watchmaker, if you find one that's able to work on your watch, can probably cut that time by half. I'm never going to tell you watchmaking is quick. I would say the standard turnaround with an independent repair center is 4 to 6 months, maybe a little quicker for a simpler job. But no, they're not just doing it to charge you. There's literally not enough watchmakers. But I will say 12 months does seem excessive unless we're talking about a special watch. Leif75. "Hey Fed, what's your opinion on modern iterations of Panerai watches in smaller sizes, 42 and 40? Could that be something that helped the brand appeal and broaden their audience?" So I don't like them. I think Panerai is meant to be big and bold. I think the 40 and 42 millimeters were actually originally invented for ladies, and I don't think they look good on men. Even if you disagree with me, that's okay, but it definitely did not happen broaden their appeal because they've been out with those sizes for a long time and no one wants them. They're worth less in the pre-owned market. They sell less. It didn't have that effect. and they were originally intended to be ladies' Panerai watches. UAHC_Nevitz. Hey Fed, could I get your opinion on the JLC Geophysic True Second? Fantastic watch. Underappreciated watch. It's got the deadbeat second complication, which is an automatic or mechanical watch, but it looks like it's ticking. That already eliminates like every watch poser out there, because they're going to think it's quartz, and people want to flex with that smooth second hand. This is a true collector's piece, because having it tick with that deadbeat complication not only makes the watch more accurate to read, but it's also more complicated to make. Big fan of that. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really does help. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more content, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.